Roger Daly with Weichert Realty is back with me. And Roger, as we talk about frequently when you're here, there's some things that we can kind of do to navigate the market that we're in. And of course, as we've said, low inventory, lots of buyers out there. So tell us some tips that you have for those buyers and trying to help them find what they're looking for.
Yeah, we're just trying to find inventory that's not there. So some of the ways that I'm kind of trying to navigate through that is sending out some mailers. Say I have buyers looking for a specific neighborhood. Just send out a mailer to the neighborhood or a surrounding area and just say I have a serious buyer looking, interested in selling. And it may spark some interest in sellers because some sellers might not know what their home's worth right now, in this market. It's changed a lot over the year.
It has changed a whole lot over the year, and it's probably worth much more than they think it is.
Yeah.
So that might be a win situation for them as well.
Yep.
And so let's talk about sellers and some tips that you have for them right now, because it's a great market to be selling in, but obviously there's a lot of things that they have to navigate with multiple offers and
exactly
those kinds of things. So tell me a little bit about that.
Exactly. Since it's such a seller's market, you don't want to sell yourself short as a seller. So, in the past, if you put your house on the market and you get a full price offer right away, you probably want to take it. It's like, that's what I wanted.
Right.
But in this market, you'd be surprised that, homes are going for even 100, 105% of list price. So a lot of, ways that we're getting the most out of the buyers is list the house and then kind of do highest and best offer after like a week or 10 days.
Right.
That way you get plenty of people coming in to see the house, sparks interest, and you have more opportunity for buyers. And that's just something that I feel is a great.
Yeah, obviously they want to take the full price because that's historically what to do. But obviously, if you have somebody that can help them, say, well, let's be patient and see, and then talk to us a little bit about when you do get multiple offers. How do you look through those offers to say, okay, this one is one that I think we should seriously consider, as is this one. This one maybe not so much. How do you navigate through that?
Yeah, it's a great question because some of these houses you're seeing, over 10 offers on. So what I like to do is just lay out a spreadsheet like on Microsoft Excel and kind of just go through the closing dates, what other terms there are there contingencies, there's more to the offer than just the price. So kind of looking at what closing date works well for, the sellers. Do we need a lease back? Just what works for them, and then kind of go forward with that one.
Okay. And something that you also kind of specialize in is working with first-time home buyers. And I'm curious about that in this particular market because, lots of times when you're a first-time home buyer, you don't have a huge down payment. And you might really need to have financing. You don't have an all-cash offer. So how do you help somebody who is trying to get in on a first home navigate this market?
Just being proactive. Also, I actually just put a house under contract for a first-time home buyer this past week, and we use an escalation clause. So, with a first-time home buyer, you're kind of tight on cash, right. So you can't just come in $20,000 over list price. But with an escalation clause, you can come in at a certain number, and it will only escalate if somebody beats your offer. So it's a way of kind of trying to, you're not coming in with, you don't have an excess cash to just come in with, $20,000 over list, right. Take it or leave it. So it's a way to kind of compete without throwing out an extra money that
you might not
it's
have.
not needed.
Yeah.
It's not needed.
Yeah. Wow, that's really an interesting.
So that's
way to do things.
one way that we're kind of working with first-time home buyers right now and trying to figure it out, navigate this market.
Well, and I know that you do your seminars as well, so people need to check you out on Facebook so they can be following when those are. But obviously, that's another tool that helps first-time home buyers know what to do.
I actually met these clients at the seminar about a month ago, and we're under contract on their first home. So we work with Addison over at the seminar, and he'll get them approved. Right. We got them approved, started looking, and found the right one for them.
Well, that is excellent and good for them and good for you. So thank you for being with us to share those great tips. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.